How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video. It is Domingo, one of my favorite days in Mexico. Everybody is off, everybody is out. It's an exciting time in Mexico. Today's video about two politicians arguing it out on Twitter. One being Gavin Newsom over in Cabo, and Ted Cruz over in Cancun. Which place in Mexico is the better place to hang out and go to? Honestly, there has been quite a bit of violence over in Cancun, in that area altogether. Notably, there was a shootout recently in the resort where they killed a couple of drug lords. I think a couple tourists were injured too, but honestly, I don't know that they were overly. The tourists are actually overly attacked per se. So honestly, I still feel like Mexico as a whole is pretty safe for tourists. I actually love Mexico, but I have to go with Gavin Newsom on this place, on his choice to go to Cabo in this spot. Cabo, quite a bit more tranquilo than Cancun. Cancun and Playa del Carmen both having their issues with violence, including even the hotspot Tulum, I think is pushing most nomads and expats down to Merida. I think it's exactly pronounced, but that's right. I feel like Gavin knows where the spot is, and I feel like that's the hot spot right now would be Cabo. People ask me why I pick Ensenada, because actually Ensenada has gone fairly problem-free. I mean, there is issues all over Mexico, but I still contend that Mexico's pretty safe for tourists. Tourists do have problems, but most of the problems that exist really are, tourists doing bad tourist things. So, me personally, even in some of the most violent areas of Mexico that I've been, I still have had very minimal problems. People ask me what type of problems have I had, mainly with low-level hustlers and my car being sold in Tijuana. And that's mainly why I ended up coming down to Ensenada, because it's quite a bit more tranquilo, and that's really what I'm looking for. There's a lot more action and a lot more nightlife in Tijuana in general, and also that goes for Cancun. That's probably why Cancun is a lot hotter spot than here in Ensenada, because Ensenada, for one, the weather is quite a bit better than Cancun. It's not as warm, and it's a much cooler place. However, it's not as developed hot spot as Cancun with all the resorts and whatnot, and it's a little more spread out than Cancun. Like I said, with all the resorts, that line the water and whatnot, I could see why it would be slightly more appealing. But as a extra plus for Ensenada, I would definitely say that bringing your car and being able to drive around is a huge plus. If you live close to the border, even if you live, maybe a little bit further away, I still think it's worth it to bring your car down. That way you have a lot more freedoms, and of course it's reasonably safe around the Baja area, especially once you get past Tijuana, and it really starts to mellow out once you go past Ensenada into San Quin and below. because you know, frankly, Mexico is a rather cheap place, and it's an amazing place also, but tourist hotspots are quite a bit more expensive than just regular Mexico, and that's why I am over here versus Cancun, because I probably save a few dollars over in Cancun, but I'd probably give it up for transportation and you know, just different activities over there that they charge more for, versus over here that I would say once you get out of the immediate zona tourist area, that it begins to you know, get quite a bit cheaper. If you watch some of my videos, like I got my car repaired for 10 bucks. I could eat breakfast for about $3, $4, maybe even a little higher these days because of the peso trading about 20 against the dollar. So you know, I feel like that's probably driven up cost at least a little bit. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful Domingo. I'm gonna park. Hold on a second. Then I'll push the off button.